G'day everybody, Type 40 Artists doing another style mashup or style swap, whatever you want to call it. This time I'm doing Deku from My Hero Academia. So Deku in 12 different styles. Let's get into it. So starting off nice and simple with just Deku in his own style, just as a base. So yeah, nothing too hard about this. Just get a good reference up and yeah, go for gold. So I suppose I'll talk a little bit about My Hero Academia. For those that haven't seen it, it is a anime, and it bases its story around a world where most of the people in the world have what they call a quirk, which is basically a superpower. Deku did not have a quirk, but he was given one by a extremely famous superhero. And pretty much premise goes from there. I think it's into its 4th or 5th season now, but yeah, pretty enjoyable. So next I thought I would go with the Tim Burton style. It's always a favourite of mine. Get some really interesting looks out of it, nice and creepy. This one's a pretty quick one to get down pat, so bit of shading around the eyes, bit of extra sort of depth and shading all around, and yeah, pretty well done, nice and quick. So this one I thought I would throw in a kind of new style. Last time I did the style challenge I was doing Dr. Stone in different styles, so this time I thought I would do Deku in Dr. Stone style. Just another take on any generic anime style. As with all the anime styles, it came with the usual challenges for me, which is those lines. I always do them too thick, and I always kind of notice that when I'm watching the video back and doing the voiceover, but I still think it turned out okay. Yeah, it's I think you can still see the style come through, or the Dr. Stone style come through my style, I suppose. But yeah, there we have it, Deku in Dr. Stone style. Now for another nice, quick, easy one, another super simplified one. We've got Deku in the South Park style, so always a fun one to do, just because of the sort of the lineness, or the lineness, lineless, I suppose. That's always a fun way to see the character. Right, so this one, quite honestly, I struggled with. It's the Dragon Ball Z style. I don't know why I struggle with this one, because it feels like it's a very simple style, but every time I do it, I revert back to, a 12-year-old kid drawing Dragon Ball Z fan art, or that's what it feels like to me, at least. So wasn't overly happy with the outcome of this one. Still turned out okay. You can definitely still see the style out of there, but it definitely doesn't look like it was done by the actual artist. Again, it's probably the thick lines. That's my greatest downfall. And straight on to another favourite of mine, just because of all the interesting poses, I suppose, is the Jojo's Bizarre Adventure style. So, yeah, it's a very different sort of feel for Deku. It's quite honestly, it's got a little bit of a sexual feel, which it's kind of uncomfortable for Deku. But yeah, it's the style, so I had to embrace it. Just adding those highlights that they like to have in the artwork, and yeah, that's pretty much finished. Deku if he was a JoJo character. Alright, getting on to some of the fun ones now. So this is Deku in Fairly Odd Parent style. I really like the simplified ones. I don't know what it is about it, but just taking a character and bringing it down to a simplified form, it's always kind of fun to do. Not sure if I pulled this one off. It's definitely a very weird style, this one. This is the Wild Thornberries style. I'm always fascinated by how they draw ears. It's the weirdest way to draw ears for a human. But yeah, I think that the style still comes through. And yeah, I'm just not sure if I 100% pulled it off, but I enjoyed the outcome. So there we have it. Now, as per usual, we've got a Simpson Style. I was going to draw the whole legs, but then I suppose I got lazy and just cut the legs off. I think I didn't like the way they were looking. So yeah, that was a nice, quick Simpson Style. The yellow skin kind of works well with the hair. Now going on to more of a newer style, which is the Big Mouth cartoon. So yeah, I mean this one's a pretty easy one to bat down. You just got to get the lips right and the eyes right, and nice big head proportions, and yeah, you're pretty well done. It was kind of hard to try to find a reference for the hair to see how they draw hair, because they don't have a lot of characters with like that style of hair, I suppose. But yeah, I think it worked out okay. And now we've got this is essentially Morty from Rick and Morty, but yeah, it's Deku as Morty, I suppose. I find that a lot of the characters in Rick and Morty follow a similar stencil, so a lot of them end up looking like Morty or his father or his sister. Last but not least, we've got Deku in the Dr. Seuss style. It was a very interesting one again, an old school style, if you will. But yeah, the hands troubled me with this one because it was just hard to do hands so imperfectly, if that makes sense, but still look like it's purposeful. But yeah, it turned out okay. I really like the shading that they use with the Dr. Seuss style, so I try to embrace that a lot. And that's all the styles. So yeah, Deku in 12 different styles. So yeah, really like these style challenges. They are a lot of fun to do. I think I will do some more of them. Maybe take some characters from the styles I've got here. So maybe I'll do a South Park one, or a Big Mouth character, or a Jojo character, and do them in different styles. Who knows? But anyway, if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel; it really helps out. And see you all next time.